And it is a lovely Sunday morning, not a cloud in the sky. And yeah, we're gonna have a great day of just fun and games.
For the 2025 Abbeystowe Challenger Clash.
Fighters to the list!
Here we go. First fight of the day is going to be the Havoc Magpies and the Sunshine Coast Vultures. Again, this is the ladies 5v5, and we're really excited to have a ladies 5v5 tournament here this year. A lot of these girls out here, it is their first major tournament, so a little bit of nerves, a little bit of jitters, but we're hoping they got most of them out of the way yesterday in the 3v3s, which was spectacular. Vultures now entering the list, and our lovely marshals just making sure that they're safe, making sure their armor is all good. Got our lovely MC Matt out the front, just teeing the crowd up as they start to make their way in this morning. So, for those of you who are tuning into their first Buhurt event, the rules of 5v5 is 3 points contact on the ground and you're out. Once you're dead or out, you cannot move, and it is last team standing or until they get a 2-to-1 advantage. So you will see often two combatants just beating up a single combatant. That is not only legal, it is quite encouraged in this sport.
And for their opponents, they're in the standards of red.
So I'm, as you can tell, flying solo this morning. So let's all get in and have a good day.
Led by veteran captain Mark Chenoweth, Australia's longest-running Buhurt club stormed the field in 2024, seizing first place at the Abbeystowe Challenger Clash and finishing second and third at the Winterfest Cup.
Thank you.
Now they return to the Moreton Bay area, not only to defend their crown, but with fresh fury, introducing their women's team, the Magpies! Will Havoc hold the throne and help bring Trans-Tasman Cup home? One thing is certain, the fight is on.
So both teams look to be lining up in the standard 2-1-2. You'll see a lot of this weekend. This is the pretty standard setup for Buhurts, especially fives. And here we go, underway, first fight of the weekend. We got Team Vultures closest to it in the white and black Dupons, and we got Havoc in the purple and blue.
We have a few roving fighters looking to flank or to hang up or to help trip.
There we go, so we're breaking down. Oh, we got a Vulture down on the far side here. As we are cruising across, we got a loose Havoc fighter. Again, they're breaking down, they're trying to get into teams, they're trying to get into twos, they're trying to get a numbers advantage. We've got another Vulture down, Havoc just getting in this morning. So we got 5-on-2 here. Vultures have to make a comeback on this one. Jess now pushing out from the list, trying to go and help her partner. There we go, stop fight. So, as you can tell, a very convincing win their first round for Havoc. Havoc winning 4-1. Nice teamwork there, as we've seen Havoc definitely trying to get multiple 2v1s in that fight there. So as the girls, you can see coming back to the list here, just sucking in that oxygen, because it is not a fun time. It's a fun time, but it's not a fun time. It's about this time of the fight that you realise that this is not laughing, and you are kind of questioning why you chose to do this silly sport in the first place. So looking here as they get set up, getting instructions from their captains. Here we go again, round 2 now. Now these are best 2 out of 3s. So Vultures really need to, oh, we got a break across from the Havoc center, early cross check. Here we go. Now we're breaking down onto the list. We seem to be just breaking into a few 1v1s. Now we got to start, the girls have got to start looking for their teammates here, trying to get some overlaps where they can. Now here we go. This is where the grind sets in. This is where you start having to realize where your feet are. What do we got? We got a Havoc down in the backside there. Jess taking her down. Jess now working on a team. She's got to be careful not to take a teammate down here. Oh, there we go. Took a teammate down. There we go. Now, Vultures are... Oh, here we go. We're down to 3v3. 3v3. Oh. Oh, got caught with a head rip from behind. And Havoc take the second round, 3-0. So, winner of the first round of Abbeystowe for the women's 5v5 here is Havoc. Girls definitely starting to operate as a unit, which is good to see. Everyone getting up and clearing the list now, and we'll move on to our second fight of the women's 5v5, which is going to be the Tears Valkyries and the She Beasts, both Queensland teams. Tears Valkyries hailing from Toowoomba, and She Beasts from Brisbane. A lot of the She Beasts are going to the Buhurt International World Cup in Hungary this year. So these girls are using this as a good little warm-up tournament, just getting their teamwork down, working their combinations, just figuring out what they need to do for the World Cup here. Definitely a strong women's contingent. So She Beasts are in the black tabards in the back, and in the purple and black are the Tears Valkyries coming from Toowoomba. Girls, it is this club's first tournament, so they are getting ready. Definitely a lot of these girls just feeling out what a tournament is, especially a 2-day tournament, is very, very hard on the body.
Commanded by their fierce captain, Isabel Hoffman.
You can see right here in the front of the screen the man, the myth, the legend, Stephen, that is the Night Marshal. Currently just talking to the other marshals in the list. He is the Night Marshal of all Buhurt International. So we're very, very lucky to have him here, not only in Australia, but up here at the Abbeystowe Challenger Clash, just to make sure everything's playing by the rules and everyone's having a good time. Now, if you look closely, you will see the marshal checking everything, even the shoes, making sure the shoes are compliant, making sure no one gets a little unfair advantage by having grip on their shoes.
And 1v1 combat across the nation. This year they storm the field with 5 teams ready to cut steel and muscle in battle for the crown.
That's it, the crowd's starting to wake up here today. Well, we get into fight 2 of... There we go, fight 2. Here we go, Hannah. Siobhan now working with Hannah in the middle. Hannah trying to tie her up. Hannah trying to, oh, Siobhan. Siobhan gets an early kill on the center for the Valkyries. Now they're pinning Rachel. Oh, we got a kill on that side. Now we're down to 4v4. We're down to 4v4. We got 2 Valkyries working on a She-Beast in the corner here. There we go. Now 3v3. We're back to even numbers. Here comes Gabby. Gabby now working on Siobhan. Looks like... Now she's got to work. As we can see, a Valkyrie has lost her weapon. So she has to work to here. She can't be offensive. She's got to grab a weapon off this list here. While being wrestled, she has it in her hand. She has it in her hand. They're fighting now. This bottom corner here, they're going hell for leather. Oh, good takedown. Good takedown. Now we got a 3v2. Now we got a 3v2. Izzy looking for the head here. We got Rachel and Siobhan tied up. Izzy and Gabby. Rachel tying Siobhan up, pulling her away so she can't help her teammate. Can't help her teammate. She is pulling her away so that they can get a 2v1. She is doing what she can. She is pinning. Here we go. Round one to the Valkyries. Round one to the Valkyries here. Good fight. Good fight there. How good is women's Buhurt coming in Australia right now? It is on the up and up. That was a fantastic first round here by both the She-Beasts and the Valkyries. That was such a good first fight. Now the girls are going to have to realize there are more rounds. They need to suck it in. They can't leave it all on the table first fight, round one. As they all come back. Suck in the air, figure out what's going on, re-get their tactics down. Here we go, Gabby having a great time here, smiling at us in the announcement, and by us I mean me, because I'm on my own. The girls are out, just getting some stuff fixed up here.
The fighters here is very important, as you can well imagine. You will not want your held to
Check they're still there.
Marshall's just checking to make sure the women are still all okay as they suck in every single ounce of oxygen they can. Quickly here, over off screen, Isabel Fatia's Valkyries is getting something fixed up on her armor.
We have two per corner, and one of the rovers in the middle. From Tia's Valkyries, you can see it being mirrored by the Chiefs.
Here we go. Now we can hear the crowd. The crowd, if you can hear this on the live stream, the crowd is starting to arc up. Izzy looks like she's having to get a shoulder tied back on after a heroic effort, an absolute heroic effort. She's back in. Now she's got to get checked by the marshal. She's got to get checked by the marshal now, of course. Making sure nothing's changed, everything's okay, making sure the fighter's still in there behind the helmet, checking neck protection, making sure her shoes didn't get changed. All of her stuff. Let's get ready for another blockbuster round here. We see the Beasts have switched to a couple of two-handers in this second round. Again, Ree's broken away, and she's gone. Simon Siobhan. Hannah's now having to get back to her list. Hannah's going to have to get back to the list here. The She-Beasts, the Sheests are definitely trying to grind out here. They're going to take, they're working, they're trying to break it into 1v1s. There we go. We've got a couple of 1v1s here. These girls are going to have to dig deep. This is a round two. Oh, good slip there. Good slip there on it. Now, oh, swinging that axe. Bree swinging that axe on Hannah. There we go. Gabby's come across, helping her teammate out. We got another Simul in the bottom corner. We've got two down. Here we go. Dig in now. Oh, Beasts have gone up one. Beasts have gone up one now. Hannah's going to be in a bit of trouble here. Hannah's going to be in a bit of trouble here. But she is absolutely, this is why we call her Mighty Mouse. Oh, here we go. We are going to round three. Sheesh. Oh, we had a bit of breakdown communication. Couldn't hear.
Well understand. The vision is very limited in their helmets.
And this one, this blockbuster of a round one between the Tia's Valkyries and the She-Beasts, we are going to a third and deciding round. We are going to a third and deciding round here. There were some big shots eaten by a few of the Valkyries on that one.
Their focus is simply on that victory.
Marshall just checking on Hannah. Hannah in the bar boot in the centre.
How are we?
Lovely fun fact, Hannah is a school teacher, so you don't have to worry about your kids with her. They will definitely be safe at all times. Here we go. As the girls suck in the oxygen, get the final game plans here. Getting set up for this. What is sure to be just a stonking round 3 here between the Valkyries and the Sheaths. As you can tell, Brisbane showing their experience in that one, coming back from a round down. There's a reason why these girls are going to Hungary. They are not phased by going down a round. Here we go. Marshall's just checking everyone over again. There we go.
Picks up some armour. Very good. The armour has been repaired. Captains do have the right to call a very brief timeout up to about 1 or 2 minutes.
Here we go. So we've seen both a rotational change from both teams in positioning. Looks like I'm going to assume that Serena has gone to centre and Izzy's gone to centre to mirror her. Hannah now working on the side with Rachel. Izzy now shooting down the Sheaths, just taking their time, just working what they can. The Valkyries now digging in. Izzy's gone for a run. We got Hannah down in this side. So, Beasts up by 2 now. Beasts up 2. Izzy's lost the weapon. Izzy's got to grab it. Okay, we got a 4-3. We have a 5-3, sorry. 5-3 for Sheaths. Sheaths working hard here, trying to get their 2v1s. Looks like, I'm going to assume it's Serena just tying Izzy up here. Here we go. This is where the Sheaths hunting in packs now. Hunting in packs. Absolutely trying to pick apart these 2 Valkyries. And here we go. First fight between the second fight of the day goes to the Brisbane She-Beasts. Again, just showing their experience in the list there, not letting a round down cause them any sort of drama, pulling back together and coming out. It was a great fight. Again, Valkyrie's first tournament here, showing some serious heart.
On that, I would also like to draw your attention to this QR code at the front of these lists. This will allow you to...
Oh, we're getting a bit of a talking to here.
We have the People's Choice Award at the end of the day. If you think that any of these fighters throughout the day, you can identify them by the numbers they wear on their...
As the girl's getting out.
And you can pop in a vote for your favourite #1 fighter.
Looks like Rachel from Valkyries, they got a little bit of a talking to for not getting a kick up high enough. Very challenging in armour to get your push kick up above the upper thigh. You cannot push kick to the upper thigh or the front of the knee in this sport. And sometimes you think you're getting it high enough and you happen to collect just a little low. It was a great job there from both teams. Great fight, going to 3 rounds. That's what we want to see. We want to see nice fights that just burn these girls out. Now looking here, the She-Beasts have to back up now against the Vultures after going 3 rounds, so there's going to be a slight intermission here. In this intermission, please jump on the live stream, jump on the chat. I'm seeing a lot of questions for Harrison and Harry interviews. I mean, if we get enough people here, I'm sure we can convince one of them to come up here and talk. Look at it, all smiles here. Everyone's having such a great time. Everyone is just loving life. Everyone has zero regrets about choosing this sport. I see zero regrets from any of these fighters. A lot of them just still a bit sore and sorry from yesterday. Lord, I know I am. Feel all the little aches and pains on day 2, and if you don't have a good recovery session the night after day 1 on a 2-day tournament, day 2 is absolute torture. This weekend we do have to thank all our marshals, looking beautiful in their bumblebee yellow. So, getting on to the second round of the women's 5v5, we are going to have the She-Beasts, Brisbane She-Beasts returning, fighting the Sunshine Coast Vultures. As we see the Vultures coming into the list. And I can see the She-Beasts. I see Bree making her way to the list.
A bit of camaraderie between our Iberian allies.
Here we go. The ladies all getting checked over here again.
And our chiefs in their march onto the list. Alright, whilst I've had a bit of time to cool down and warm back up, I think it's time that I warm you up, the good people of this here Abbeystowe Challenger Clash, with a very special word that I often overuse. That word is huzzah! That we need to cheer on our competitors.
Well, we see the Havoc Gang has arrived to the live stream here. Here we go. Now we're starting to get some messages come through while I remember to look at the monitor as opposed to the beautiful list that's right in front of me. Look at this. Look at the support we're getting for Havoc right now. Oh.
1, 2, 3.
I see a vote from Mark. And honestly, the Havoc Bread Gang is just coming in strong on the live stream.
1, 2, 3. Oh, I think they're very evenly split in support.
Here we go.
Let's get those feet stomping as they make their pass.
Here we go, round 2. She-Beasts, this is fight 3. First fight of round 2. We got a Vulture down early. Here we go. She-Beasts. Bree chopping away here, pushing her out under the list. Now we're up. The Brisbane She-Beasts are up 5-2. There we go, separating. And there we go. So, first round of this fight goes to the Brisbane She-Beasts. Okay, that one going 4-1 for the Brisbane She-Beasts.
We are rip-roaring and ready for round 2 after our marshals conduct their checks. Brief timeout has been called by the Vultures. Check upon the breaches and the greaves. So the time has started.
So all the women here just getting as much oxygen as they can. Talking some team tactics over, and we've got some armour repair going for Sunshine Coast right now. As you zoom in, you see Jess, the captain of the Vultures, just giving her girls a little bit of a pep talk, just talking what they need to do.
For those teams, so only a brief timeout can be called. It appears our armor checks have been completed by the Vultures. They're fixing their steel gauntlets, taking up their weapons.
Here we go.
They also need to do a full check from our marshals. Very good observations by our head marshal in the centre of our list at the moment.
Okay, here we go. This is fight number 2, round 2 between the She-Beasts and the Sunshine Coast Vultures. We've got Siobhan breaking away, trying to push into the backfield of Sunshine Coast here. Well, she sees the exposed back of the head of a Vulture. So we got 3v2 on this side for Vultures. Siobhan coming across to help. And we got... Here we go. It's breaking into a wild melee here now. We have a Vulture down. So 5-4 She-Beast. Now we are 5-2. Oh, Siobhan unloading their pain compliencing. And there we go. Big victory for Brisbane there, 5-1. Here we go, as the girls get up and just feel what's going on.
Get around to the other staging. Yes.
Oh, back, that's the other one? Yeah.
There was some brutal back of the leg shots there from Siobhan, which in this sport is totally okay. There's no dramas with that at all. Pain compliance is a legitimate way to put your opponent down. It is up to them how stubborn they want to be with that. This is the big trick with Buhurt in general is energy conservation. It's about getting your opponent down without expending the least amount of energy that you can. And sometimes that is through pain compliance because these girls have been fighting for 2 days now. And your gas tank can only get so big. And here we go. We have the Havoc Magpies on the, what's going to be your right side of the list, and the Tears Valkyries back in on the left side. So Magpies wearing their traditional Havoc blue and red, with the Valkyries wearing the purple and black. Here we go. Come on, Bread Gang. If you are on the live stream, get crazy for your girls right now. They've made a decent trip up here from Sydney. So we're always grateful up here at Abbeystowe to have our New South Wales Victorian teams come up all the way up to sunny, beautiful Queensland. We do apologise for all the depression they get on the way home after experiencing what nice weather actually is. But they put up with that. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go round 1 between the Magpies and the Valkyries. Crashing down early. We got a Magpie down. Hannah's getting... Here we go. We got a 2v1 there. 2v1 on the back corner. We've got the two centers fighting in the sand here. And what do we got? We are 4-4 now. We are 4-4. That's it. There we go, 4-3, 4-3. We got two Valkyries coming across to try and break out. There we go. So you got Gabby and Hannah on the backside working against a single magpie. We've got the tower that is Rachel just holding up, and you've got the queen psychopath herself, Isabel, here going for a head rip on one of the magpies. She gets it down. And round one, Tears Valkyries.
One lone magpie left standing. Let's have a round of applause for that lone magpie. And of course,
Okay, Valkyries coming back. Another strong round one from the Valkyries, but them fighting with only 5. This is where they have to suck in the oxygen. There are no subs here. Both teams running with 5 only. No substitutions for either team. This is the epitome of just run what you brung.
teams organising the formations, how they start this formation is very important in determining the outcome.
You know they do it every time.
All the ladies here just having a good old conversation, good old chin wag, having a great time, figuring out what they're going to do round 2. Round 2 is on the way. Here we go. Fast game's a good game. Here we go, round 2, Magpies and the Tears Valkyries. Magpies again in the red and blue, Tears Valkyries in the purple and black. We've got some breakaways coming in early. Izzy pushing the Magpie centre deep into the backfield, and down she goes. Now Tears up 5-4. Can they get this sorted? Okay, Hannah now with that axe, looking to help, looking to find some help across. We've broken down into a set of 1v1s. Hannah just hammer fisting someone's head into the ground. Here we go, 4-2. 4-2 now. Magpies have to dig deep here. Magpies have to dig deep and pull out. They need to get another Valkyrie down here. They need to get a Valkyrie down. They need to work. They need to talk to each other. They need to help each other because they are now just in the firing line. Hannah opening up like that girl owes her money. Here we go. There we go. In again, and we've got a Havoc Magpie down round 2. Tears Valkyries 4-1. Good heart there from both teams, only running 5 fighters, not having any subs. All these girls absolutely digging deep. So, Valkyries have to back up now against the Vultures. The Valkyries have to put in work now against the Vultures. So they're going to need to go back to the staging area. They need to get their helmets up. They need to suck in air. They need to suck in water. They need to get as much energy back because the Vultures have had a round off. The Vultures have been sitting there doing everything they can to recover after a tough fight with the She-Beasts.